Hello, I'm Henry John Griffin, and today I'm going to be talking about my positive life about computers and how it's good that I like computers. And today I'm also going to be talking about a negative in this video, something that I should not be taking just because someone says I deserve it. Now, negative one is that King should not be hitting me. I don't deserve to get hit by King because I am not really a bad person, Adult Services said. Now, just to let you know, we're going to now do a positive. Okay, the positive is that I can handle it appropriately. Now, when I was living with my mom, Binky was freaking hitting me. And Binky was freaking spitting on me and breaking my stuff. I freaking don't like that. Binky made me mad. So guess what I did? I was gonna tell Emmelinda, but I accidentally bumped into Binky and Binky got hurt, and then Emmelinda revoked my phone privileges. King is not Binky, nothing like Binky, so he shouldn't be putting his hands on me. Now we're back to the positive. The positive thing about life is that I could get on the computer, I could do sports, even though I'm really not a big fan of sports. I could do anything I like to do because that's all the stuff I could do in the world that's positive. Just like the speaker. However, we're doing things constantly every day, like going on a field trip or going on car rides with Grandma Donna. That's positive. I could do all sorts of positive things. Now, I just remembered that anything positive is reinforced by reinforcing good behavior and not rewarding bad behavior. Does that make sense? Well, either way, I'm having a good time. I'm not in my dad's face asking him setup questions. I'm having a good time and I'm playing. Now, we're going to talk about computers. Computers are fantastic machines, and anybody can use them to connect to the internet and surf the web. You can do lots of things on a computer. I use my computer to make videos, which I'm doing right now. Because, however, the internet on a computer is basically separate from what computers are used to doing. We get used to the viruses that they display, such as the error messages or mistakes in the system. But that doesn't give us a right to get upset or throw a computer or yell at the computer or tell it to shut up. It doesn't give us a right to do that. Because when I got mad, I broke my computer. But did it make it right? No, it did not make it right. It's not right for me to break my laptop all because I got mad. I only broke that computer because I was tired of dealing with discipline. I was tired of dealing with punishment, and I was tired of dealing with being hit on or getting hurt, even getting hit. Now I'm here to let you guys know what a wonderful, nice day I'm having where I don't have to worry about punishment because I'm not in a setup question mood. I'm not in the mood to ask setup questions. I'm not even in that mood anymore. That has been gone. You know why? Because the more I talk about computers or do computer talk, the more weaker computer talk has become. So no, I'm not going to ask setup questions anymore. I'm going to move on. Even though Adult Services told me that the brain is different from a computer, even though I perseverate on it too much, I was still able to disagree with her. I did disagree with her, but I was able to still deal with it. I didn't get upset. That was great. Now, if I go to school tomorrow and there's something positive that I want to do, like if I go to school tomorrow or Emmanuel gets a camera or Stephanie says I have to do work first, I'm probably not going to like the amount of information or data that they're going to download into my brain. I'm not gonna like the amount of information or data that they're putting in my brain because of all the viruses that I have became infected with. I have became infected with a lot of viruses because of someone downloading things into my brain. My brain got a virus. Not the computer, but my brain did. My brain got overloaded. It got a virus and it began to get sick. And it began to slow down my processing capacity and my performance of the processing speed. It slows it down. And guess what? This is why my brain be working so slow today, because my brain has to work hard. And all of those, just like all of those files and programs that people download on their computers, such as movies, documents, videos, if you download too many, the computer can't handle it. And you know what happens? It crashes. It takes you to a screen, or it takes you to a screen like a website that would be a scam. Let's think of something that would be a scam. It would take you to a scam pit. It would take you to a virus scam pop-up. You will get like a virus scam pop-up, and it will tell you that your computer is infected with a virus, or you know the thing that says critical alert from Microsoft. You try to close the page and it says it keeps doing it. Critical, 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 like it's repeating when it repeats it when you try to close the page. The page does not close. That means you're overloading a computer, especially a human computer. You're causing a human computer overload, and you're actually overwhelming a human computer system. You're causing a human computer to overload where it doesn't work properly. So that's another negative. Now let's get to the positive. Yes, it's true that our brains have unlimited storage, and we can store a lot of information in our brains. But that doesn't change the fact that you're downloading way too much data. You got to be careful of what you download. Just like a computer, you can get a virus, and your computer will not work properly. It's just like a computer. You can get a virus. If you download too many things, you will get a virus. You have to be freaking careful of what you download. So that's another negative. Why do I keep talking so much negative? Okay, let's do positive. Now, in a happy world, I have became a masterpiece of my life, and I have did a good job not bothering my dad or asking him too many setup questions or doing things that get me in trouble or that get me sent to my room or on punishment. I know how this may be going, so I know how this may go, but pretty much I can pretty much do playtime at school or connect to a Wi-Fi network at the Kessler, but pretty much if I don't make it to get the camera at the end of the day, it's because somebody has overloaded my mental computer system, and it became somehow corroded, or probably it ran into a overload, so it's running into problems or running slow or even buffering, to where the joke is the system will crash if you have too many things in there. If you have too many apps installed, if you have too many programs running, if you have too many things open, You're right, it will get a virus, it will crash. But at the same time, we know that there's unlimited storage capacity. So even if unlimited storage capacity was to be the truth, you could still get overload in there, because the information from the gigabytes or stuff like that, or we call it a bit, the information from all the bits of data that you download into the brain, it's not going to function right. It's just going to slow down and crash and get a virus. However, computer can't handle all that information. This is what I'm telling you. You have to be careful, because you're going to mess up the computer and you're going to break the computer like that. Okay? So anyways, be careful of the information that, okay, remember this, remember, tell Stephanie to be careful with the information that she is downloading into my brain, because she might be causing an overload in my system and then causing it to self-destruct, which is not good. However, this is why we need breaks, we need meditation. If we don't have it, our mental computers are going to become slow and they're not going to work right. I'm just telling you right now, you shove too much in, you shove too much data in that computer is going to crash. This is not a joke. You try to put too much apps, if you try to put too much programs on it, if you try to run too much programs on that computer, it's going to slow down and crash and possibly get a virus.